And I'm gonna start pushing back on folks. I was looking at pictures in the store and I was throwing chicken on the wall as a woman. 50 pounds, it's 11 pictures hanging and I'm putting it on the wall. My second person was like, this is tree out. The tree's out there. I do. He's the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Not 53 cents is like, on crazy at these kind of stores, they look at the system, but we ain't support. Like, no. You fix bakery. The only thing with you is basically you fix the to me, and I don't think what's trying with the other phone and trying with you phone. You have a type of control, but you got to take your control to another level. That's probably so. What I think is you need to develop a lot more. That's what illness is. And I feel like illness feel like I feel like okay, so make the city proud, put it down for them, come and tear it down. What are you about?
Had to pull shit up, bro.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway in Salt Lake City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're throwing it. He's going to push one deep down the right. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Runs this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Hey, smash Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are...
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Brought in right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. That's up and through for the point after. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
1st down and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 2nd and 3 now.
Check, Bobcat, check. Shut up. Ready?
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Go!
Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Let's go now.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try and throw it here. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here. As you're laying there after taking that hit, are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Snowhawks tie this game 7-7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That pass is complete to McBride. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Throwing off the play fake. He caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Scooped up by the defense.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now a give left side. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Right up the gut. He finds space into the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give him a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The give here on 2nd. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Julian Love. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at first down here. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Dropping back to throw. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. He'll take it in short of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And they'll have a short field in front of them as they take over. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
To throw it on first down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown. The Snowhawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Snowhawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be third down and 6.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10 now. He's trying to go deep again. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Snowhawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now after throwing the pick, we see him injured on the play as well. Nobody wants to see an insult and injury on the same play for him. Hopefully he's just shaken up. They're set up at the 35 now.
Street! Ready! Go!
There's a handoff up the gut. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Simple dive up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is third and 6. We're to the 2-minute warning from Salt Lake City. The Snowhawks pushing for a score before the break. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Setting up a throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Now on fourth down, they're out to try for the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. That's going to catch the crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
Throwing now off play action. Headed out right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Stephanie.
Pass play now. Completed to his running back. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Let's go.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Hauled down by Christian Izien. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Running it now out of the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
At the Cardinals' 35-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set. Get up.
Design bootleg here. Buying some time right. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Second and 3 now.
Set. Good.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Snowhawks take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This one goes out of bounds and will give them the ball at the 40. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Escapes the pocket. Now he's going to fire it deep left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hurt. Go. Set go.
Plowing up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And that makes it third down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He finds Fans. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives them the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll run here on first down. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He rolls to his right. Gets this one to Andrews. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Go, Reed, go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That play goes for
I bet you ain't gonna post that shit. That fluke ass shit you just got.
Just ask one tackler to go mano
Hey,
a mano and
1,
stop this
2,
guy. You gotta have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, and the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's gonna run right through you.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
I know you up right now, but I'm still gonna win this game.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Check out.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Okay, you see how effective these crossing routes are. It's kind of like that point guard delivering to a big man. Once he feels that presence, once he sees a little bit of space, and he trusts the guy on the other end, well, it's almost automatic.
Let's go.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Check smash.
Here's the handoff. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Snowhawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Snowhawks double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Here's 2nd and 14. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Back now, pressure on its way. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 19. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tony now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of... Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the street. At the 60. At the 60. Ready?
Hand off to the back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Cardinals football. They've got 1st down from the 31. To throw, here's Willis. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Go! Hey, Smash!
Throwing is Willis. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he hauls in the interception. And the Snowhawks take possession off their second interception of the game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They go play action on first. Finds his back complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Give now to the running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll give him a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They've got first down from the 31. Running this one left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They hand this one off. And he's brought down for a loss. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now a give left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Caleb Farley has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. You got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Back-to-back carries here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Go, check, go, check.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Salt Lake. Snowhawks nearing their 6th win this season. The Snowhawks getting ready to send this one flying. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Willis to the air. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Now to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Desperation time here on 4th. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Good game. You got me. Good game. You know, I ain't even heard my quarterback. He probably done for the season.
At the 38.
Man, you played desperate too. I ain't gonna lie, you played good. Very good. Look at this. That's unbelievable. Man, get the fuck out of here. Come on, man.
Barrels in for the touchdown. The Snowhawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Wow, great stuff there, bro.
Yeah, that shit
Busted
is.
that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game.
Man, post that shit. Post that fluke shit.
In the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Oh, and it's no good.
That's that
Just
fluke
his
shit.
second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, if my quarterback don't go down, it's a different game, though. I'll tell you that. But nah, you bump though. You bump.
Getting right
This
back
this
to it
nigga
after
Willis
that
been fucking up.
interception. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he's got
Yeah.
a decent gain before being brought down.
Yeah.
2nd and 4. He'll dump this one off to his running back complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Here's Willis. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
We got it back. We got the boo.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing it again here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
See, my other quarterback, you wouldn't even had a chance to catch
And
that.
the Snowhawks getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, man, bro.
Nah, that's Willis, man. Willis
Those
some shit.
other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive
He threw the
drives
dart
now.
before he got
He's
hurt.
thrown an interception.
He threw the
This
dart.
defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's
Right.
dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's
Put the body on the line for his team. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He lobs it deep middle. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So something to be proud of.